Welcome back to the channel, Sunshines. This week we will be learning how to create our very own color swatch. Now you may ask, Ms. Buns, what is a color swatch? A color swatch is a visual reference of a specific color. That definition is from Miss Google herself. For the sake of simplicity, you could also call it a color chart. Whatever floats your big booty boat. So this is the scenario. It's been a rough week at the job or a tough week at school. You sit down to have a relaxing coloring session. You take out your materials, you choose the page you want to color, and you didn't realize that all the stress from the week is causing you decision fatigue. So now, something that was supposed to relax you is now slightly becoming stressful. So what do? You take out your handy dandy color swatching notebook or color swatching keyring, and boom, your day is saved. No need to think about what colors will go with what, you just get straight to coloring. When it comes down to it, yes, I shouldn't be overthinking coloring. Does my body sometimes prevent myself from enjoying something because it's not coming out the way that I had expected? Also, yes. So this kind of helps eliminate that uncertainty and leads to a more positive experience. I wish it wasn't like this, but sometimes it is for some people, and honestly, it's okay. So creating this was my solution to that, and I want to share that with you. So if you've been here before, I love to use Canva to create things because it is a free tool for those who are not too knowledgeable with graphic design, and I want this to be accessible for everyone no matter your age. So everything in this tutorial are free elements and you can customize them as much or as little as you like. First, we're going to start by creating a design. I just clicked on the print option and right away I see that flyer design there. It's gonna be 8.5 by 11. So for me, that's my standard printer size. So I'll be using this, but honestly, you can make it whatever size you'd like. I'll be creating two different versions, a portrait and a landscape version. For the portrait version, I'm starting with some text and I'm just gonna call it My Cozy Colors. And then I'm just gonna adjust the size a little bit to my liking, and then I'm going to change the font. For this one, I'm gonna use the blueberry font just for a little bit of fun. I'll put it up here, and I want to add a space underneath that so I can use it if I want to write down maybe the name of my markers. If you have multiple sets, this could be helpful to include so you can organize them all. Or maybe you want to organize them like blues, reds, purples, whatever you want to do, completely up to you. For some odd reason, this graphic is called Bag of Cement. So if you type that in the search bar, it should pop up. I'm just going to adjust the sizing a little bit so that I can fit everything underneath it. If you want to find graphics that you can color, you can just search for outlines and it will show you some cute options you could use, like stars, flowers, clouds, butterflies, so many things. Now, when you're selecting these items, I suggest finding graphics that have a bit of a thicker line on them so that when you resize them to be smaller, they'll still be thick enough to where you can color them. Because once you start resizing things, that line may become a little thinner. So for this, I searched outline heart and thought that these would be cute just to put on the side of my title to just fill in some of that empty space. Completely optional though. I'm just gonna resize them and flip the second one to fit nicely within this space. Now for this next part, since I found those hearts, I wanted to kind of stick to that theme, so I found this adorable graphic. It's called Sweet Message Icon. I love this one specifically because it has two parts to it, the heart and the message bubble. I'll explain in a second why that's important. I'm just going to make it a little smaller and go to the shapes category. Here, you'll want to click on lines and you'll see a few different options here. For now, we're going to use the first regular line and line it up with our message icon. I'm going to use 2 of them here to create a second line in case you want to add a second color to it. Hence why I love that this has 2 parts that you can color, because you can do different color combos that work well together. You'll see for the second line, it was having a little bit of trouble lining up. So to handle that, you'll just hold down the shift key while moving the line so that it will be easier to line up. 0 degrees is where we want it to be. Once we're happy with the positioning, we're going to group it together by clicking and dragging that purple box over anything we want to group together, and then clicking the group button that pops up. This gives us the ability to copy and paste everything as a group instead of individually. So I'm just going to make it a little smaller to the size I want, and then copy as many as you want for your column. Once you have that done, you'll click and drag that purple box over everything so that it's all selected, and you'll right click on those items. A drop down will pop up and you'll want to select the space evenly option and then click tidy up. This will evenly space out whatever you have selected. So now that everything is spaced out how we want, we're going to group everything together so that we can copy the whole column this time. I decided to make 3 columns because it fit nicely that way, and I think it came out pretty cute. You can print this out on thicker paper like cardstock and print out as many as you need. I might make a cute little binder that I can refer to while I'm coloring. The next part I'm going to show you is how to design a color swatch ring. This will be similar to what we just made, but it will be a more portable, more condensed version that you can take with you anywhere. So when you create your design in the search bar, you can type in flyer and the landscape option will pop up for you, still keeping those dimensions for your standard printer. Since we already made the main components, we're just going to copy and paste those graphics that we had created in the other document into this one. Immediately you'll see that it does show you when you put things in that danger zone, so keep this in mind when placing things down. You don't want them in that zone or it could get cut off when printed. So we are going to keep everything inside that safe zone. You'll have to adjust the sizing since these will be smaller in size, and once you have something you like, you'll just group that together so you can copy and paste everything at once. I was able to fit 4 cards onto 1 page. From here, you could totally just print it as is, but I prefer guidelines to help me, so I'm going to go to the elements section, and in the search bar, I'm going to put circle outline. I like this circle since it has thicker lines, and I'm just going to make it smaller above each column, trying my best to center it. So when I go to cut everything, I have no problem using my hole punch and getting it all lined up. I'm even going to take it a step further and add dotted lines around each one so that I can cut them relatively the same size. Again, completely optional. I'm just going back to the shape section and grabbing a dotted line. I kind of like this smaller dotted one, and I'm just stretching it out as far as I need to go across that page. If it keeps giving you issues trying to be straight, again, make sure you're holding down that shift button as you're adjusting it, and that should help line it up. I'm just going to copy and paste this anywhere that I want that guideline to go. For the most part, it should snap in place, but it can be a little tedious for some. So if you find that it's more of a headache than helpful, just let Jesus take that crafting wheel and you wing it. I promise it's not a big deal. But yeah, there you have it. This is what it looks like when it's all printed out. I think I will do another video of me actually coloring them in, so stay tuned for that. I am also going to add this to my Etsy store for all the hardworking mamas, daddies, the corporate baddies, the stressed out students, anyone who does not have the time to make these on their own. Don't worry, I got you. And I will be adding more templates in the future on there as well, so definitely follow the shop to see when drops are added. They will be available as digital downloads only, so you can print as many or as little as your heart desires, or to keep it free 99. Now you know how to make them yourself as well on Canva. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!